How is that wanna be? Yes. We're now on. Yeah. Right. Yep. Welcome to the Mother B Show. This is your old school disc jockey in the house. I forgot. I'm not already just in Bigo, but I'm also in multi-streaming now, right? Yes, gonna fix myself. We're about to go. We're live actually. Yes, welcome to our Wellness Wednesday. Today is Wellness Wednesday, building wealth. Your mother, hello, your mother. Welcome to Bigo Live. We're now in Facebook, and I'll just have to, set up my Facebook page again. Just a minute. I'm transitioning from this job to a talk show now. Yes, welcome to the Mother B Show. Just a minute, just gonna set up my, yes, there you go. Gonna set up my exposure from only friends to public. Sometimes I'm an introvert. Most of the time, I have to like myself. I can buy myself flowers. Yes, you have to like it. Like your stream first so you will be recognized by the AI. Yeah. We're live. Welcome to the Mother B Show. Hello. Welcome to the Mother B Show. Today is Wednesday. Yes. May I see our banner? Oh, there you go. Wellness Wednesday. Good morning, Philippines. Good evening, US of A. Good afternoon, Canada. And Alexa, what's the time in Dubai right now? Oh, it's 4:33 a.m. in Dubai. Oh, Alexa, what's the time in Australia, Sydney? Baliktad, Australia. Sydney, Australia. It's 10:33 a.m. in Sydney. Yes. What's the time in the UK right now? Alexa, what's the time in the UK? Alexa, overwhelmed. Hi, hello, welcome to the Mother B Show. Wow, it's 10:33 a.m. Yes, exactly. Welcome, cousin Joy of Sydney, Australia. Welcome to the Mother B Show. Hello. How are you? Hope you're doing good. Today is Wednesday, so we're gonna talk about Wellness Wednesday and of course the hustle culture. Mother B, what's the hustle culture? What's about hustle or hassle? Yes, that's what we're gonna talk about. And of course, hi, hello, of course. Ang one half of the show will be spent to saying hi, hello, welcome. And, let's chat, let's sit down and talk for a while. Right? In a one world of Nescafe. diba? We miss that time na, let's talk, let's chat, let's sit and walk a while, right? Walk a while ba? Chat a while? Ano ba yun? Yes, we got viewers now in our Facebook page. Yes, yo. But before anything else, what is the Mother B Show all about for our new viewers? And we have new friends here in Bigo Live. Multi-streaming in Facebook, YouTube, and Bigo Live. Hopefully, di ko kasi ma-announce eh. I-mute ko muna Bigo Live. Hopefully, I'm gonna be in TikTok too live. Sige, i-unmute ko na dito. I-unmute ko na ha, sandali. Oh, there you go. Ano ba si award na sa Bigo Live? I just signed an application to be a live host there as well. So, multi-streaming na talaga ang drama ni Mother B. But before anything else, what's the Mother B all about? Yes. Naabutan niyo ako nagwaklis akong hairdo. Yes, hello. And we have 2 viewers in the house at tayo po ay mag-i-interact with them. Of course, the very essence of the Mother B Show is to do social connection. And by the way, this show is not short. This is not for reels. This is not for clips, but it's long. Okay? So this time is spent to our friends, families, newfound friends, and friends for life. Okay? So, because, again, dito ang buhay sa US of A talaga naka-bandy clock. Speaking of hustle culture, we're gonna talk about it later. But the culture here is, money is time and time is money. So, hindi biro talaga mag-spend ng time, sit down and chat. Because, yes, kung wala ka talagang magawa, sorry, dahil maubos talaga ang, mo rito, ang powers mo rito kung hindi ka magtrabaho. Yes, pag-usapan natin yan later. But again, this show, 1/2 is spent for... Ba't nakalagay pa 10:30? Kanina pa yung clock. Sorry. Yes, 1/2 will be spent to getting connected to you guys. I miss you. Just like si Jonathan Manlangit, Dave Manlangit, my extended son. Okay, go, Mami, go. Yes, shout out to Jonathan Dave Manlangit and his family in Davao, Philippines. Ili, regards to Ili from Lola. Okay, so, also, sagutin ko lang si DJ Prophet. Wag na. Busy si Mother B, busy. May show may talk show si Mother B. Yes, so, and also, again, my cousin Joy Manuel of Australia, Sydney. Ano ba, nagkabali-baliktad man, eh? Sydney, Australia. So, yes, this is my second half of the Mother B Show. The first half is, again, doing my musical in Bigo Live. Okay. Very well, thanks. Hope you are well too. Yes, I hope I am well. I am. Naghinay-hinay na ko I'm trying to recover from my sleep deficit. I lack sleep for the past days, so trying to recover. So mahirap na if you don't have enough sleep, right? So thank you, Cousin Joy. JJ, today is JJ's day. Jonathan and Joy. Okay, I love it when people are interacting in my show, especially in Facebook, because it's getting to be fun, and we also have friends in Bigo Live. Thank you. We have new viewers in the house. If it's your first time to be in the Mother B Show, please don't forget to tap the screen, follow me, send your heart, send your love, send your support. Thank you. And I'm excited because in the next few days, hopefully, kung makapasa tayo sa audition, kung may audition man, then I will be in KitKat. I cannot say right here kasi baka maban ako sa Bigo. Direct competitor sila, but ewan ko bakit nag-e-extend ng aking agency to do that. But yeah, kung asa man mo sunod man si Mother B kung saan ang hustle. You know what hustle mean? Later we will talk about that, okay? But for now, I'm just waiting for people to interact and, hi, hello, as part of courtesy. And of course, this is good for our mental health, by the way. Today is Wellness Wednesday. And we also integrate the Building Wealth Wednesday. So this is our flyer. This is what we do on a Wednesday. Yes, Build Wealth Wednesday. Wealth naman is not only money, but look, it's also health and wealth. Right? Speaking of money, hey, no money. Kuya, okay silang pangalan, oy, no money. There is a Bigo Live. Here in Bigo Live, you can create your own username or your screen name here. Okay, so, and also shout out to our friends from Facebook who also downloaded the app in Bigo Live so you can see me in my musical format. Here, again, hindi ako pwede mag-musical dito sa once naka-live tayo sa Facebook at sa YouTube kasi maraming restrictions. Okay? So doon, pwede rin ako mag-tumbling-tumbling. So yes, we're here in the Mother B Show and this is more of a talk show edition. Yes, welcome everyone. Pasok mga suke. Dito kahit pa paano, nakakagiling-giling ta. Maka-exercise po ta ba? Babalik po na itong mga dance moves sa atong high school pa ta, Joy, no? Right. Diba, it's like, dili pwede nagtika-idaran ta, di na noon ta magtika-enjoy sa atong kinabuhi. Right? The more, yung mindset na, okay, sakit na kayo sa hawak, dili, oy! Kisa ingon sakit sa hawak. Sige, giling-giling mo muna. Right? Hi, Winter Lopez. Welcome to the Bigo Live Mother B Show. Welcome to my stream. Diba? Welcome to my channel. Basta welcome. Like, there was a post that I've seen in Facebook. So, I think it was DJ Chico's post. Shout out to DJ Chico of Butuan City. Wild FM, yes. Sabi doon ng isang post, repost po na niya. By the way, this show is multilingual. Don't worry, Winter Lopez. From where are you, Winter Lopez? Oh, from the US. Hi, Jilly. So don't worry, you might be hearing strange words from me. I'm speaking in my language, my mother tongue. Okay, so you're gonna be hearing different languages here tonight in the Mother B Show if this is your first time, so don't worry about it. Okay, so ang gusto daw ng aplikante na dapat siyang masunod. Right? So, saan daw where can we find work na ikaw ang masusunod? Nitubag po ng comment sa usa ka post dito na, okay, mag-Zumba instructress ka. Aron sa imo musunod. Shout out to my Bigo bestie, Zumba Zin, Jen. Yes, Miss Jennifer Salas, thank you for supporting the Mother B Show. Hindi ako masyadong active sa mga events like everyday si Mother B doon because I'm setting up my my media and design studio. Ano lang siya, startup company. Dito kasi sa US, the good thing about here in the US when it comes to setting up a business, hindi hassle. You can do it online as long as you have the documents, as long as you know what you're doing. Okay? So, and from hobby to single prop at naging LLC or limited liability company na. So, we have this creative niche media and designs company that Mother B is doing. And shout out kay Sir Glenn of Glenn Bio Photography, North Carolina. Thank you, Sir Glenn, for your time a while ago. That we talked about collaboration and events organizing there in North Carolina. I'm excited! Oo nga talaga. So, shout out to Kitty Cat of microblading. Queen Bro Queen. Sorry, Kitty Cat. Bro Queen Microblading. Yes. Isa ring entrepreneur, film entrepreneur at based in North Carolina. Very successful. And yes, hopefully we could collab with you. Shout out to Attorney Rolly OHL of All Law Firm. Excited to have a Zoom meeting with you tomorrow and talk about your business and how to how to beautify it. Ang work kasi ni Mother B, kung sa makeup artist sa website. Hindi yung actual na makeup artist, but yeah, my job is to design, website design, and at the same time, design graphics, no? So, if you wanted to have your logo, flyers, whatever, but in totality, it's more of how to enhance your look in the business. Yes. That's my hustle. Speaking of the word hustle, what is a hustle? Okay, hustle. Let's see. What is a hustle? Meaning ng hustle. Kasi ang hustle sa ibang country, iba rin ang meaning. So, here, when you say contextualize, let's contextualize it sa American culture. So, when you say hustle, actually, it's a verb.
Hustle.
Ano?
Hustle.
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 Pakaslang naman nun. Hustle. Hustle. Okay? It's a verb. It's an action word. And, mandar pagka-teacher. Okay? So, according to Oxford Language Dictionary something, okay, it's a force. Someone to move hurriedly or unceremoniously. Meaning, hustle. Nagdali ba? In a specified direction, they hustled him into the back of a horse-drawn wagon. Pinakalit. Dinali. In the informal word, alam niyo, pag ikaw po ay broadcaster, normal po yan na magkasamid-samid imong dila. More ng part of our, parang i-reset ba? Reset. Okay, sorry kasi, this is live and walang cut, walang editing. Sorry, what you see is what you get. So, I was mentioning the word hustle. Hustle. Okay, it's an action word, and in the informal context, it's obtained by forceful action or persuasion. The brothers headed to New York City to try and hustle a record deal. Okay. Busy movement. Oh, talaga. It's an activity. Oh. But another informal meaning of that is, unfortunately, it's called swindle. Managing na hustler. Sa kinaraang term, it's called hustler. But now, here in this day and age, as time progress, nag-iiba talaga yung konteksto ng word, okay? Dati, ang langgam, mukamang. Ang langgam sa Bisaya, ang langgam sa Tagalog, gumagapang. Pagdating sa Cebu, sa Visayas, ang langgam doon, lumilipad na. Just the same as hustle. Okay? Sa English pa, action. It pertains to action, hurry, nagmamadali. Hanggang sa pagmamadali, nahimo ng hustler. Nagdali, makakuha og unsa. Somehow, there's a connection to that when it comes to the word hustle. So again, it's a fraud according to this definition. But on the other hand, it's also a way, sometimes there's a lot of things surrounding this word. Oh my gosh. Okay? But over the years, over time, okay, yan na nga sinasabi. In 2019, bumalik na naman yung word na hustle, but in a different context na, in a different use, okay? So, sabi dito, to promote energetically and aggressively, hustling a new product, okay? Do hustle mean hard work? There's something on it. You work hard every single day. Okay? It means that you do the things other people won't do. So, yun ginatawag na side hustle. And you do them with a sense of joy and purpose because you love it. See? From the negative use of the word before, hustle, nagmamadali. Actually, it's neutral. It started as neutral. Hustle, in a hurry. And then back in over time, let's say, back in the 1900s to the 1950s, no? Going up to 2019, that word hustle became negative. Like something that engaged with fraud, no? Illegal thing. But nowadays, it shifted to the positive side. That word hustle is now, according to Merriam-Webster, it's like something that sells or promote energetically and aggressively. Okay? Other than that, there's also another word, another meaning for hustle. Yun na nga yung meaning hard work. You work hard every single day. You're hustling. You're hustling to do something, like for example, if you're paying bills and your work is not enough to pay for your bills, lalo na rito sa Amerika. When you say bills, tubig, kuryente, rent, and everything, so that's bundled as your cost every month, your cost of living every month, and you have to pay that. Otherwise, you'll go homeless. Okay? So, dito po sa Amerika, yes, sabi nila maganda ang buhay, pero hindi rin maganda ang buhay pag wala kang trabaho. Okay? Or, kung kapwa ka, okay lang, kagaya ni Mother B. Like 90% kapwa. 10% hustler. Side hustle. So, I'm still taking off. Nagtitake off pa po si Mother B. So, but yes, it's part of life. It's part of moving forward and finding meaning in life, because that's the goal. That's why we do what we do here in the Mother B Show, to share information about brain and mental health. At the same time, inform whatever we could do to simplify the idea or the concept that we've read from different sources, like from experts, from articles, from journals. Kasi being a mass communicator, which I graduated almost 30 years ago, the method, the approach now might seem different compared to what we have learned before. But the principles, the foundation, the fundamentals, the concept about mass communication remains the same. Nag-iiba lang yung usage, or nag-upgrade lang tayo. We're just upgrading when it comes to the technology, the innovations. But if you know how to practice what you have learned, well, of course, you have to continue educating yourself. Okay? So again, part of education, what is the Mother B all about? Basa, mga estudyante. Sabi ganun eh. Wala. Ang atin dito, pampagod ba? pag na ako'y break din sa Facebook, and I'm really dancing, dancing to the music, because you feel good. It's all about good vibes here, because if this is not for good vibes, I'll be closing the show. I've been doing this for already a year. Thank God I posted my previous shows since April of 2020, when I was back in Pennsylvania. So grateful to my BFF, Coach Joy, for inspiring me to broadcast. Yes, because honestly, talaga na-challenge ako, because hindi siya graduate ng mass communication si Coach Joy, but she's on the radio. And like, I wanted what she's doing. Although I've been doing B-blogging or short video clips about my story here in the US, about Mother Blagadere as a persona, but having the advocacy, ang advocacy ni Coach Joy is encouragement and motivation. So, when she invited me to guest in her show to do a recording about Women's Month, like last March 2022. And I realized that, hey, she's doing broadcasting back in Butuan. And we call that block timer. When you're a block timer, ang terminology niyan, you are a broadcaster that's not hired by the company, the radio station, but you pay the radio station to broadcast. So there are a group of block timers in her team. And I was inspired by their story, considering hindi nga sila trained ng mass communications. Tapos si Mother B, ni-graduate, scholar pa ng bayan, niya wala mapusli. I felt a little bit of guilt there na pinaaral po ako ng gobyerno, naging scholar ng government, and hindi ko ginamit sa madlang people. It's like for personal use in Facebook, social media, but that's it. Nothing spectacular, nothing out of the ordinary. So when I was inspired by what she did, so kako, can you let me come into your group? Can I join your group? Can I practice, or can I do my Mother B show in your team, in your group, and then have it broadcasted in Real Radio, 88.7 Real Radio. So thank you very much to 88.7 Real Radio for allowing Mother B to come up with a weekly segment, a weekly show for an hour. And then, yun, doon, magbabayad ka talaga just to be heard. Kasi black timer, right? Ana siyang world sa black timer. Depende na lang na, it depends on how many sponsors do you have, how many people who support your show. So that's part of sustaining. But at the end of the day, buti na lang I work with Chick-fil-A. So na ako'y pang-sustain, pambayad sa akong show. And I decided to talk about mental health at first. And then when I learned about Dr. Amen, so I decided to talk more on brain and mental health. Both. So that started last April until this year. So thank God. Yes, so we have an interactor, commenter on the line. Oh, we have Sir Alvin Elvina of Butuan City Tourism. Hi, Mother B. Hope to see you to come Balangay Festival. Yeah. For now, ano na lang muna, in spirit. Kaluluwa na lang nandiyan ko. Soul and spirit na lang. Okay? Mind and spirit pala. Okay? Congratulations to our city, Butuan City, Philippines, for the Balangay Festival. Congratulations in advance. For sure, it's gonna be a blast, right? That's gonna be on May 19. Oh, diba? That's the fiesta celebration. But prior to that, there are activities like the May 14 testimonial dinner of Attorney Gigil Azura Jimenez, who's apparently the 22nd UP president. Sa buong system. And then I cannot go there as an alumna, but I got representatives also to go sa Almond Inland Resort, no. So excited ako. And then by the way, mga isko, please send your video clips kay paabot ni Dr. Antoinette Montalban. Shout out, Dr. Yes, thank you, Sir Alvin, for coming. And also send some stars. Oh, thank you so much, Cousin Joy. Thank you. Maraming salamat. Facebook also has this way of supporting our host or our content creators. So, by the way, again, paulit-ulit ko sinasabi, proud talaga si Mother B na finally, Facebook recognized the Mother B Show now as the top 1% of rising creators, content creators in Facebook. If you have billions of users in Facebook and 1% ka sa content creators, hindi basta-basta, ma'am. Okay na ako sa 1%. Kahit pa nga siguro 90% ko. 1%? Tama ba yung mathematics ko? Tama ba yun, Cousin Joy? Top 1%, meaning to say, iilan lang kayo sa mga rising creators na talagang pumasa sa quality control ni Facebook. Ganun, it's nakakataba ng puso. Thank God for you guys for acknowledging, recognizing, appreciating, and staying to the Mother B Show, sharing, subscribing. Nag-i-increase na po yung mga followers natin to thousands. Thousands pa. By faith, declare na lang by faith, di ba? Sabi ni Cousin Joy, it's okay, Mother B, you're doing it now, and we are here to watch you. Thank you so much. Now I'm here. And I'm excited as well because in the next few days, I'll be doing an upgrade of my contents. In a way, on the video editing side, because we're also prepping for another show that Mother B is gonna produce in partnership with our Phil-Am community back in North Carolina. We've been doing some preliminary talks on how to go about this Maing Buntag Amerika. So it's more of a TV program, right? No? TV program format, okay? Wherein it's a lifestyle show where we talk about the Filipino-American community, and also hopefully we could have correspondents. Right? We have correspondents from Australia, o, di ba? Cousin Joy, pwede ka na dyan. Correspondents from other countries, because actually when it comes to the statistics, pinakamaraming concentration of Filipinos all over the globe is in America. Yes, if I'm not mistaken, okay, even if you check sa statistics sa ating mga embassies, pinakamaraming concentration ng Filipinos nasa US of A. Okay? Not only for OFWs but also for migrant Filipinos. And then second is the Middle East. Mostly sa Middle East are OFWs. But here dito maraming mix, no? Mix na mga Filipino migrants. So, and the good thing is it's more of localized in a way because it's gonna be a Cebuano edition. Bisdak ba? Bisdak Republic. So, mostly our regular host there in this Maing Buntag Amerika. But it doesn't limit to Bisaya only, ha? Ang mga collaborators are Bisaya. The title is Bisaya. But this is gonna be global. Diba? Parang di tayo regionalistic ang dating. Globalistic. Ayos ba? Ayos ba? Ayos ba? Excited ako. And we will be featuring good vibe stories. Yes, kasi marami ng overwhelming na yung mga bad vibes, mga nega stories sa media o sa mainstream. Overwhelming. Bisa pag piyungan mo, nagyapo yung mga bad news. Diligyan mahutdag bad news ang kalibutan. More pa. Yes, so this is one way to walk our talk and also collaborate with other Filipino-American communities here in the US. And since America again, 2 continents yan eh, North and South America. So hopefully we could collaborate with our friends back in Canada. Yay! I hope ma-convince na ako sila Lilet, sila Mami Inday Zeni to join as correspondents and collaborators natin sa Maing Buntag Amerika. And if Europe would like to step up like Maing Buntag London o Maing Buntag EU, Maing Buntag South Africa, sa Asia daghan na. Okay na to. So yes, so what else? We would like also to shout out our friends, our viewers in Facebook. So we already have viewers there already. Oh, shout out kay Noreen Salcedo, ang ating team, no? By the way, the Mother B Show, hindi na po nag-iisa si Mother B. Although, in front of the camera, it's I, me, and myself pa rin in the studio. But we have we are now getting global. Wow, global talaga. Of course. Because we have our staff, we have our team, our creative team, nag-extend na po tayo balik sa Pinas. Yes, so we have Noreen Salcedo doing our editing. Nag-chap-chap. Kamulo pa siya chap-chap karon sa mga video ni Mother B. How are you, Noreen? Okay pa ba? Hindi ka pa ba nabi-brainwash ni Mother B? Paulit-ulit ba? Paulit-ulit? Her job is to streamline the clips, the quotable quotes that we could help spread the good vibes. That's the portion, that's the intention. And also we have Vivian Salcedo, Auntie Vivian, maing buntag diha. Oh, Sir Ferdinand Calderon, Daddy Ferdy of Ingleside, Texas. Hello, hello. And we got I Am Memo Concepcion. I am Mema Concepcion. Pasensya na po, wala pong reading glass ngayon si Mother B. My brother, Pastor McQueen Oliverio Cabanatan of Bagong Silang, Caloocan City. Hello, hello, hello. And we have another staff sa Mother B Show, Richmond Maceda Haka of Father Saturnino Urios University. Isa po sa ating mga part-time social media collaborators. Yes, thank you for coming. And yeah, that's the good news. And hopefully, if we could do this, no, as a team, it would, ano ba yung vision niyan, is to spread the good vibes, number one, maximize pleasure, minimize pain, do the most good. Oh, may comment si Cousin. Source, pilotguides.com. Countries with the highest Filipino population are the United States. Oh, di ba? Naku, automatic ang research ni Cassie. Thank you, Cas. Tama nga yung ano, di ba? Naalala ko pa, 3.4 million. But you know what? We already increased the numbers because ang 3.4, actually approximately mga 4M na nasa California pa lang eh. California is the state with the highest number of Filipinos. Okay? And then yes, ang next is around nasa New York banda. Texas, kukunti pa nga lang kami rito sa mga endangered species pa kami. Saudi Arabia 1 million, Canada 850,000, the United Arab Emirates na more than 600,000, Malaysia, Japan, Australia, Italy, Spain, and the United Kingdom also boast over 100,000. So, suma total, more or less, sa dilita magkuwang, more than 10 million Filipinos are scattered all over the globe. Kita yun ang mga kaliwatan na intentional. The Filipinos are the people who are spread all over the globe. I doubt kung nasa moon. Thank you, Cousin, for that very informative sharing of your data. Thank you so much. And yes, so we need people who will collaborate with us very soon because our goal is to promote also our diverse Filipino culture and heritage. Why? We need to transfer it as a culture. Ang culture kasi ngayon sa Pinoy, lalo na dito sa Amerika, half and half na. You know what half and half here? Kasi pag magkape ka, tapos magbuta kang creamer, usually they will ask half and half. Ano yung half and half? Katunga vanilla, katunga hazelnut. When it comes to coffee creamer ba? O kaya iced tea, unsweetened, sweetened. That's half and half. So mostly mga bagong tubo, you know, the new generation, Gen Z, or the latest the post pre-COVID era. yung mga age group between 2 to 16 years old nandito na nakatira sa Amerika. Malaki ng influence ng kultura dito. If the parents or if the family is not that aggressive when it comes to safeguarding our Filipino heritage and culture, surely mabilis mag-assimilate ang mga Filipinos. Right. Hi Lee, hi Jill, hi Paul Strip, hi Ride, 872105972. Uy, naglinya naman di ako mga viewers sa Bigo Live. Uy, nahimanga man si Mother B, wakabantay. Thank you for watching the Mother B Show. Hello. Yes. Yes, that's true. So, based on observation, even my own son, talagang very fluent na siya very knowledgeable siya sa American o Texas history. Pero kung tatanungin ko si Jose Rizal, alam niya street sa hero lang. Di pa sila masyadong close ang ating national hero. Di ba nakakahiya yun? Hindi sa kanya, ako as a mom. Tinuod. Medyo, talaga, part of my guilt factor. Naturingan pa naman akong tour guide sa Pilipinas. But yeah, buti na lang na-encourage ko and my son is interested to be a tour guide. So I told him, okay, so Sabutaha, you also have to know about the Filipino culture. Because I would like to really come up with a tour here for Filipinos. Intercultural tour. Oo, kasi interculturalist si Mother B. Yeah, way back in 2014, I was sent to Indonesia to study intercultural learning. Kunya, di na ako ma-apply dire. Uy, simbak ko. Yes, sabi ni Noreen, ha ha ha, okay ra kay te, I enjoyed and learned a lot from watching your videos. Ambi na kong napura na ka sa akong videos dahil. Thank you for your endurance and your resiliency. Noreen Salcedo of the Mother Bee team. Thank you so much. Sabi naman ni there's another sharing of I like it pag may mga sharing and interaction. Talaga nakakapagtalas ng mga breads. Cousin Joy from GreatWaysManpower.com, countries with the most OFWs as of July 2022 is the Middle East. It remains in the top spot. Diba? Tama ang aking observation. My memory still served me right. With more than 439, 200,000 workers in Saudi Arabia, followed by the United Arab Emirates, Kuwait, and Qatar. Shout out to all our OFWs in the Middle East. Marami pong salamat and mabuhay po tayong lahat dyan. Ingat lang kayo sa weather, kaya talagang iba talaga, weather talaga dyan. Sana lang ang mga dust storm. Hi, Shukran. Hi, Assalamualaikum. David Kazar. Welcome to the Mother Bee Show. Yes, yun lang alam kong ano. Assalamualaikum. Yes. Thank you so much, Cousin Joy, for sharing that information. Imagine nyo na kung ganun karaming mga Filipinos, the social cost of leaving the country. Because most of these are talagang, they're not basta-bas. These Filipinos who migrate or work outside of the countries are the country's best of the best. Right. Kasi marami ka pagdadaanan. You got lots to, go through before going out of your own country, isn't it? Isn't it, Kaz? Right. To all our Filipinos, this Mother Bee Show is dedicated to everyone. Yeah! Let's party! Para ko nasa Mother Bee Show. Hi! Hindi pa rin ako makaget over sa show ko. Nakaka-good vibes talaga, nakaka-promote ng dopamine. When you pump up the vibe, when you listen to music, especially music of yesteryears. Okay, so the goal is to somehow continue the transfer of the knowledge, understanding about the Filipino culture, even if you're away from your home country, which is the Philippine Islands. Hindi pa ako nag-uumpisa sa aking venture sa pagiging guide and talk about the Filipino heritage and culture here in the US of A. But we have people that we are talking to already na hopefully if we can connect with these groups in different states, hopefully maka-push through na tayo sa project. And doing this, Maayong Buntag Amerika will be a start. Will be a good start to somehow continue and promote. Marami namang nagpo-promote dito, in fairness. Hindi lang naman kami, but at least makadugang-dugang bata sa pusta. Nawa man ako music. Hala ako music. Ay, nawa man. Dara. Okay, so ano man, iba man ako sound. Pati yung mga music bed na ako nagpuno-usbuni kay para mas bibo. Yeah. We have another comment. Yes, Cousin Joy. When I was in Greece and Cyprus, I met some house helpers na mga registered nurse sa Pinas. Yes, that's true. And I'm glad you shared that, cousin. You know what? Pagdating po natin sa ibang bansa, no? Even if tayo po'y graduate na kung anong mga titulo natin dyan sa Pinas, we have to accept the fact that sometimes, dili pa tamo qualify right away. Because they have their different regulations in their respective countries, especially when it comes to healthcare professional, di ba, Kaz? So, immediately, because they need to work ASAP. Kaya, once na abroad po ka, ang misconception sa Pilipinas, unfortunately, na nang munit nakagdatong diha sa abroad. Oy, bato-bato sa planet, ang tamaan, huwag magagalit, ha? Pag-good vibes lang na dire, pag-good vibes ba? We're just here for good vibes. We're not pointing fingers to anybody because that's reality. That most of the time, they think of you when you're in abroad or you're just picking up money in the streets. Hey, that's not true. You have to hustle your way out. That's why that's our talk today. From the word hustle before, neutral, naging negative, now positive na siya paminaw. This is like working. She works hard for the money. So hard for it, honey. Really. Digid sa yun. Digid sa yun. Pag nakalay sa ibang bansa. Plus the cost, the emotional cost that you're leaving your loved ones behind. Right? Because, like, if there are some events, whether good or bad, you're missing out a lot. Kita pirmi, uwahi kita, magpaka-paste na lang kita sa ilang mga family picture, family gathering, huwag kita ilabot. Pagdating sa funding, labot ta. Pagdating sa mga gastuhanan sa mga events, apil ta. Pag-abot sa picture, huwag ta. So, again, professionals in the Philippines, sometimes, most of the time we end up, if we work right, we wanted to work right away, we'll just find any side hustles. Yan ang sinasabing hustle. Kung ano na, maski papaano na lang diyan mga trabaho. Ako, I'm not ashamed to say that I clean houses. Oo, pero nag-level up na ko. Di na ko mulimpyog balay na gamay. Kaya mansyon. Number 1, dili mga tihik ang client. Mura na ko ka naghinlo sa inyong balay niya. Alitli, maghinlo ka sa balay dire. O galahan ko kay mansion man. Di kayo hugaw ba? Kita unsa tawagan. Ano sa to? Kita unsa tawagan pag funding na o na ay hassle. O na ay hassle. Wala yung hassle na inuntaan eh. From hustle to hassle. Nagkahasol-hasol ang nasa abroad sa kakahassle. Hi, ID 912927868. That's true. That's part of reality. So, yes, even if you're a registered nurse there in the Philippines, hindi ka exempted na hindi ka house helper dito sa abroad. Wala na dire. They don't mind. Kita na may mind na sa Pilipinas. Ano kayo ta? Title culture. Big deal sa ato ng mga title. Beauty title. Profession. In fact, I won't mention but there's a place in Mindanao when during like the end of the year, the school year, got time na for graduation, mga nakapasa sa bar. Oh my gosh! It's like a city of tarpaulin. Really, that's another interesting culture that they have because it's like part na sa ilang kultura to put tarpaulins in their homes, in their backyard, in their front yard. Hindi backyard kaya wala may makita. Front yard, no, sa gate, no, or dito din sa bumbong ba, dikit nila sa mga bahay-bahay nila. Hindi lang siya poster, tarpaulin. Like 4x8, like imagine the size of the plywood. Oh, that's big it is. That's how big it is. So, if you're gonna pass by the place, OMG, you're like looking into a giant photo album. Because we're proud na yung mga kapamilya natin nakagraduate, nakapasa sa bar. That's because it's big deal for us in our country. So, but here, honestly, dili gani uso diri beauty contest. In America, I'm speaking of America. They wala sila kids kasi na Miss Universe diri. Sa ato mo undang gyud ang trabaho sa atong mga parlor kay if Miss Universe or ang fight ni Pacquiao. Although Pacquiao is popular in the US, but hindi yun mo tigil ang world because of there's somebody joining the beauty contest or fighting a boxing event, no? Somewhere. Sabi rin ba, at that time, ang sweldo sa nurses na pa sa 12K a month, katong mga nurses before when you were there. Ang helper sa Cyprus or Greece, 25,000 a month ila sweldo. Imagine, double their salary back at home. So who would not get that hustle or side hustle? Even if I am in their place, I would. Right? Ako nga mo side hustle gani ko pang hinlog balay dire, may my mom-in-law, God bless her soul, talagang mahimo na mo na siyang laugh out loud moment whenever we talk to each other over the phone. And I tell her, share to her about my side hustles here in the US. Uy, mag-agik kung katawa si Mother Merns. Uy, na in the Philippines daw, my career is a well-decorated tour guide. Akala mo kung anong decoration. A multi-awardee tourist guide of the Department of Tourism. Talaga saucy ang trabaho. Sige lang bakasyon with pay. Here in the US, para kuskus kung kubeta sa senior care. Kung dili ko magkuskus og kubeta, maghugas og plato. Dili na yun ko nakakareer as cook, imagine. Di ba ko graduate of hospitality? But yeah, since there's no other way the easiest way to work here is in the kitchen or in the senior care. So why not try it, right? Yes. So okay naman ang maglimpyo og balay or helper, decente nga work kumpara sa mangawat or mag-scam. Correct. Correct, Cousin Joy. That's true. Decente yan. Decente yan, honestly. Because it's pure work. It's a decenting trabaho. And we're not the one only doing that, but it's normal here. Iba nga, tatlo trabaho. That they have side hustle side by side. They have their day job, they have their night jobs, and they have their side jobs. Job, good. Yes, even at the age of, I have a co-worker before. She's 78 and she's still working. Sa kiid na lang taon ng tiyan. Ang tiil. But she still work for side hustle. Imagine. So yes, instead of mag-scam or magbudol, wala yung integrity. Di ta makashow. We cannot face the camera if scammer ta. Either gukdud ka sa NBI or sa FBI. Kanang mga get rich quick, kanang open-minded ka ba? Kuy, kadaghan kayo na sa Pilipinas. Kasi ambot lang, why is our culture like that? Dali ram kita ma-scam. Maybe because we would like to have instant money or easy money, right? Without working so hard. Sila yun ang mga scammer yun nag-work hard sa atong mga bulsa di Pinas. Yes. But of course, there are still scammers here. Talaga dito, front act talaga ang scamming. They will call you every day in, day out. So what I do, I don't answer my phone unless it's recorded in my phone book. If it's not identified, I just leave it at is. Mag-voicemail pa yung iba to really present their scam. So you have to be wiser when you're here because there's a lot of scammers here in the US of A. Yes, especially the internet. Even in Bigo Live, it's no exemption. May mga I have co-hosts who have been scammed, no? Lately, and unfortunately, I'm sad to know about it. We just have to be careful because it's hard-earned money. Yes, it's not easy. Speaking of hustling, time check, it's 53 minutes and 21 seconds. Shout out muna tayo kasi mukhang masyado na tayong na-engross sa ating chika base, baka natulog na yung mga tao. Nevertheless, I'm still thankful because that's the reason why we're here. We need talk therapy. Yes, honestly, here, if you do psychotherapy, talk therapy, you gotta pay $125 at least dollars per hour. Here in the Mother B Show, it's free. Sometimes more than an hour. If I am a coach, if I am a professional mental health coach, ganun ang mga ang mga minimum of $50 per hour. Imagine ang gini-giveaway ni Mother B dito, at least $50 per hour. Na kung if you're gonna go to a brain coach or a brain health professional, not to mention the doctors because the doctors are different. That's really their job. What I mean, mga coach, mga mentors, life coach, right, cousin? sabi mo nga, showbiz personalities, people who are having a, mga influencers, mga of exposed people sa media, social, multimedia, mainstream, media, and komedya. These platforms, and if they're so hustling already, they don't have time to process their thinking. They'd rather pay for people to help them process what they're thinking. True. And they're paying at least $50 per hour. Pag professional, like psychiatrist, healthcare professionals, $125 to $150 up. That's the going rate here per hour. Here in the Mother B Show, talk therapy, we can talk for hours for free. But you can, if you like to send stars like Cousin Joy, I would appreciate that too. Also, right, hello, welcome, 851-505-2993, Elizabeth Reyna, Yusuf Belbeck, Blank, 912-297-8648, Junior, Gil, Granny. Naglinya lang ang mga nanood sa Bigo Live, si Mother B, si Chika. We have another reactors. Marami po salamat for watching the Mother B Show. Thank you so much. Really, if you analyze, if you tend to compare, that's why we already have Facebook Reels, mga short clips. Wala rin time ang tao mag-listen o mag-talk. It's getting shorter. Even the attention span is shorter. 8 seconds compared to the goldfish, 9 seconds. That's what's going on in our culture right now all over the globe. Because of the advent of social media. Yes, we cannot blame social media because that's part of our culture, our time. But how you manage yourself and how you, put yourself in this kind of platform, it's complicated. When we reach 1 hour, I will talk about the topic. At least 30 minutes. You see, mas marami pa nga akong talk time and trying to get in touch with people who's able to watch the show because I'm here. Hey, Mother B is here to talk to you. Otherwise, you can catch me after or before the show. Really, try to ask my friends here in Texas. Sa totoo lang, because my time was already structured and scheduled. I begin the day at around 5 a.m., 4:30 to 5. Until I close the day, talagang nakaschedule na to. That's why, if I won't purposefully schedule a time like this for social connection, but pichi-pichi lang, yung mga post, but this one is more purposive because I would like to talk and I would like to gather feedback, speak your mind, and interact kahit pa, I would love if you can come up to the show and talk. Because we have the capability of doing that in this show. Really, if you like to this,
I wanna shout it out. Yeah, I just want the world to know I'm gonna.
yes. If you want to shout out, if you want to speak your mind here in the show, you're welcome to do so. Yeah, you can comment, but especially when I'm live. But if I'm not live, then I could get your inputs. But still, meron tayong interaction kahit hindi gaano ka directly proportional because I'm speaking and you're writing. But if you want, I can send you the link and you can come up here because that's where I started. I started with Coach Joy. Remember, we were doing interactions. Talagang, high-strung pa yung boses ni Mother B. And hopefully, I could, upgrade my studio equipments and background. Mag-upgrade si Mother B, God willing. Okay? Time check, it's 58 minutes and 59 seconds. So we have our birthday celebrants. Mga birthday celebrants. Nahanap ko yung mga birthday celebrants. Oh my gosh, I need to look for the birthday celebrants today and the other day. Birthday! So we got, yes! We also have our friends, birthday celebrants for today and yesterday. We have Arlene Merelos Heraldes. Arlene, happy birthday. It's her 50th birthday today, April 26. Arceli M. Surigao. Tina Holt. Hello, Tina Holt is half Filipina, half American. Okay. And we also have Elaj Hampak or Ellie. Marivic Asargon Viñas. Wilfredo Lagdaman Jr. Okay. We have Nelly Macrohon. And we have, dami pa ba? Pinabasa ko sa Facebook yung mga birthday celebrants. But nevertheless, thank you so much. Ang anak pala ni Ma'am, ni Ma'am The Gift. Okay? Maria T. Antoinette, happy birthday. Charis Ann Briones Gesmundo, April 25. Okay? So, Ma'am Grace Lee Barnes, sa Butuan City, 60 years old siya ngayon. Happy birthday, April 25. Yes, so to all our birthday celebrants, happy birthday. Mga anniversaries, happy anniversary. Yes, yo. Nasa na yung music ko? Mother B, play. There you go. Okay, proceed na tayo. What's the topic, Mother B? Our topic today is hustle culture is a dangerous myth. Okay? Myth daw tong hustle culture. Burnout expert says. So I got this from this article, Fortune Well. Okay, mind burnout. Hustle culture is a dangerous myth. Burnout expert says. Here are 6 ways to beat it. By Alexa Mikhail. This was published last January 8, 2023. Okay, so I'll show you the article. Always I have to show you the resources or the resource because I'm not making this up. Okay? And we have something to talk. May talk points tayo. So, we're actually wired to tolerate stress in small doses. Sabi niya, the real culprit is chronic stress without recovery or rest. Okay? So, because there is now remember the word hustle? It's like from a neutral word, naging negative siya yung konteksto niya. But now, it's becoming positive because it's like working hard. But unfortunately, papunta na rin siya sa slant na here in America nagiging it's like isa sa mga major talk ngayon yan dito, hustle culture, because remember the Great Resignation wherein people are becoming burned out na sa kanilang work, especially during the pandemic times na marami nang nangyayari internally. So eventually, because of physical distancing, social distancing, and all this stress that's happening 3 years ago, or 2 years ago, yung hustle culture lalong na-develop and lalong sumikat siya. Even now in TikTok, no? KitKat. Omar Crumbs Colon Vajoin, thank you. Nasa na ba ako? So, how to beat the hustle culture? Ang issue kasi ngayon, okay, let's turn this off. Ang issue, when we talk about hustle culture, yes, we know that people are working hard, trying hard to work for a living to earn extra money, especially those who have difficulty during the pandemic, okay, the coronavirus time, COVID-19 era. What am I saying? Yung hustle culture naging usapin na yan, talk of the town, naging byword, okay? So not only in the US, but again, people nag-burn out na sila sa pagtatrabaho. They realize it's better to work from home. Unfortunately, according to some experts na yes, you work from home, but actually you work more from home. There was even a study like the productivity, mas mataas ang effort to be productive when you're working from home compared to you're working in an office or in another location. Okay? So there are different sides of that issue on hustle culture. But yes, here in the US, existing na yung hustle, side hustle, sideline, part-time, just to earn extra money. That's the purpose of that. Especially if hindi naman sila masyadong qualified to end up with a job that's high paying, okay? Kasi mostly yung mga kabataan dito, they work right away and then they don't go to college. So hanggang doon lang yung kanilang level, kanilang competency. So, hindi sila nami-meet nila yung, they weren't able to maximize their skills and competencies. Okay? So, ganun lang din yung pay nila. Right? As compared to if you have a degree and then you become successful with your career. But still, when you have a family, then mataas ang cost of living here, muhassle ka good. You will find extra work. So, yun, yung mga extra work, it ended up na for the others, it's like naging hassle. Instead of positive because you're earning more, it's getting to be negative because according to some na nakaka-burn out rin eventually. Especially when you talk about different age group between the Gen X, the Gen Z, and the millennials, no? So, mas aggressive sa hustle culture ang mga Gen Zs and Gen millennials. Okay? Because ito na yung age group that they're exposed to social media, especially if you notice that there are a lot of people posting a lot of things in social media just to earn. Kasama na si Mother Bidon. But, remember during the pandemic times na maraming nag-click sa social media because that's the only way that they can work. Okay? Virtual. And then some stayed, some went back to their jobs. But those who stayed, now they're feeling a lot of negative, effects, burnout. One thing is burnout because when you do a traditional job, at least maximum na yung overtime, or like if you work from 8 to 5, then overtime ka up to 6 or 7, pagod ka na. But when you hustle, like when you work from home, like Mother B, na wala kang exact time to work, but the demand is higher, well, the possibility of burnout is possible. High risk for burnout. That if you don't know how to manage your hustle culture. So it's a matter of managing your hustling, no? So hustle culture is existing. We cannot deny that. It's part of our time. But the focus here is, hustle culture is a dangerous myth because now it's beginning to be negative for others. When I watched the news this morning, ang news ngayon, there is a quit talk in this social media platform, KitKot. I don't want to mention the name because I'm live in Bigo. Baka baka ayoko ma-ban. So, this KitKot platform, I have to, you know what I mean? There's what you call the quit talk. You know what quit talk means? Na trending ngayon sa KitKot? Like, these people are about to resign from their 8 to 5 or 9 to 6 job, their regular traditional job. But before that, they have to speak something about it. That why do they need to quit? Okay? Like, okay, hindi ka pa nagre-resign, nag-quit talk ka na sa KitKot, na-viral ka na, it's like your resignation letter in advance. It's becoming trending nowadays because again, the sentiment of most of the people who are having some issues and stress in their work, probably their burnout or whatever reasons, they rant it out in KitKot. What do you mean, what's KitKot? Baliha lang good. Okay? So, this article naman, somehow, is saying that hustle culture is a dangerous myth. Because meaning to say, ang myth kasi ngayon, what they're thinking right now for the rest is it's negative. Like when you hustle, you're doing extra work that leads you to burn out. It's giving you more stress than having a regular job. Mo na ang buot pasabot the myth of burnout in the hustle culture. But remember, hustle culture is already existing long before. Kailangan mo talaga ng side job, lalo na rito sa Amerika, kasi you need to pay your bills. Yes. And if you're not in the US, and if you're a Filipino, you're an overseas Filipino worker, as much as possible, you're looking for more side hustles because your dependents are increasing. From your immediate family to your fiesta family, to your school alumni, to all these activities in the community, even mga yearbook, ikaw pa'y mag-sponsor. Mamagani ko yearbook. But you know, ikaw yung nakita sa grupo ninyo na nasa abroad, and then they see it that you're doing a show and probably you're earning from it. No, I'm not yet earning from this show. I'm in fact paying for my own live stream app. In Bigo, I'm receiving virtual gifts, mga tips, yung nakukuha ko sa Bigo, pambayad ko rito sa Facebook at sa YouTube. I have my bills in Facebook and in YouTube too. Right. Oh my gosh. Honestly, that's true. Yes. So, indirectly, this kind of show, it's not easy to maintain. You have to buy lights, I have to buy equipment and everything. Hindi ito for free rito, ma'am. Charge to your credit card. So, that's part of hustling. I have to be a host in Bigo, then I have to pay for my free streaming in Facebook and in YouTube that I also pay for YouTube. Ganun ba? Pasapasa ba yung mga cost? Otherwise, I will just stay in the corner and cry and be depressed and look at social media, fear of missing out, and then wala ka dito. Mag-uul na ka kung ay bagyo, kung ay earthquake, or whatever. I don't like that kind of life. I'd rather be doing this rather than think about nega. Worse kung napag yung mamatay. Kaya wala ka dito, wala ka ka-apil, wala ka ka-get together, wala ka ka-banding sa mga nipanaw, ni samot ng kaguol. Right? Asa na ba tayo, Mother B? Time check, it's 1 hour and 11 minutes and 38 seconds. To be exact. We're talking about hustle culture is a dangerous myth, burnout expert says. That's what they say. Okay? But again, I'm just trying to emphasize that hustle culture is already existing, especially here in the US. And if you need extra income, then you hustle. But for the age group like the millennials, the Gen Zs, yung mga influencers, those who are on social media, hello, take note. Okay? You might see them like perfectly polished yung kanilang mga reels, yung kanilang mga posts, huy, kadako ng trabaho. Ma'am, it's not easy. Speaking of trabaho, oh my gosh, I have a typographical error. I have to edit. Sorry about that. Okay, there you go. Nakatypo si Mother B. Okay. So how to beat the hustle culture, burnout? Let's focus more on the mental health benefits of this. So whether it's a workaholic, the girl boss, or the hyper-productive startup founder who runs on black coffee and 2 hours of sleep, you probably witnessed some form of hustle culture in action. So, yes, usually kasi identified yung mga mga startup business, like startup business. But, kailangan jud kang balance imong health and wealth. Remember our goal today, since it's Wellness Wednesday, this is our goal. Health, balance with our wealth. Okay? Dili balance. That's our goal here in the Mother B Show. Take note. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a coach. How I wish I could be. So I could charge my expertise. But I am just a mass communicator who'd like to help in terms of spreading the good vibes. Okay? So this hustle culture, sabi rito, okay, balik tayo. Basa, Mother B! Asa na to music? Nawa? Ano to music da? Okay. Okay, so, again, the need to perform and overperform has made it incredibly challenging to keep up with the continuously cycling hamster wheel that demands the work. So, especially when you are starting up a company, you have your own business, or you work more. Yes, kus imo tanan, ikaw ang empleyado, ikaw po ng boss. True, ikaw po ng kapitalista. Okay, ikaw po ng nangutang o magbayad. Ingon si Cousin Joy, as long as we live in the city, naagyod ang hustle and bustle. That's true, cause mao ako, if na ako'y choice, I will live in a farm pero with Clark Kent. Ay! Ang taas naman ang standard nun. Gusto ko rin yun. If pareho tayo ng goal cast, gusto ko yung mga kapitbahay ko, mga gwaping. Beautiful scenery. Including the beautiful people that surrounds our environment. Diba? Naka sa farm, tapos mga ungo po di mong tapad. Yes. Actually, alin na ito mga age group? Speaking of mga, we are in the Generation X, no? X-Men kasi tayo, X-Men. We are in the Generation X group, okay? So, we rather live a stress-free life as much as we could, okay? And live in a place na wala na tayo sa hustle and bustle. Kaya, you know what? Ang trend here in the US when it comes to migration, you know, interstate migration. Like, I just talked with Sir Glenn this morning, no? We had a meeting, business meeting, and then he mentioned of a friend, Filipino, who, from California, they're paying like 3,000 rent sa usa ka gamay na apartment. If you transfer to North Carolina, shout out to si Soms Realty. Pinopromote ko ang transfer to North Carolina. Because if you're renting a small pad in California for around 3,000, which is the same thing in San Francisco, 3 to 4,000 a month. Dollars, okay? So that's equivalent to around 200,000 or 150 to 200,000 a month in the Philippines. If you compare that to the monthly amortization sa bahay, if you buy a house in North Carolina, you can pay your mortgage for at least $1,500 to $2,000. May bahay ka na, malaki na. So, the living condition is different. The real estate is higher in California. Even maraming mga Californians na transfer sa Texas, Californians na transfer sa North Carolina and in between states because it's still cheaper when you buy houses or rent an apartment compared to these cities and to these states. Even doing business is like super different. Okay? Pero again, nandun nga yung maraming Pinoy, ang concentration mga Filipinos. Hi po, Maria Corazon Peben. Where are you watching from? Hello, welcome to the Mother B Show. Thank you for watching. We have a Filipina in Bigo Live. Hello. I'm really happy if there's a Filipino or Filipina viewer in Bigo Live. Yes. Because again, we're looking for more platforms to spread the good vibes. Talk about brain and mental health. Yes, I'm happy. Thank you. Magandang umaga or magandang... Saan po kayo nagwa-watch? Are you watching from the Philippines? Because we have Bigo Live in the Philippines too. Yes. So, yun po, pinag-uusapan natin about hustle culture. It's a dangerous myth. So, hindi siya nega, hindi rin siya masyadong positive because for me, it stays in the middle. Meaning to say, depende talaga kung sino yung nag-hustle. Who's doing the hustle? Are you doing it for yourself? Are you doing it for others? Or what? Because sa mga Gen Z, usually mga influencers, yun, yung maraming mga side hustles, mga gamers. Really, honestly, na in the expense of their physical health. That's why if you are a millennial or Gen Z, usually mga startup companies, mga techie yan sila, and they have less sleep. Kaluoy. Maapektuhan ng brain, ana, oy. Sabi ni Miss Teben, taga Isabela po ako, ma'am. Kamusta po kayo? Oy, hello! Shout out sa Isabela! Hello! Mabuti po. I'm here broadcasting in Texas, USA. Thank you po, Ma'am Corazon. Sana po suki na kayo, ha? Okay. So, by the way, just to be clear, ang ating work here in Bigo Live, tayo po ay entertainer, ha? Hindi po tayo Red Cross. Kanya-kanya pong tawag kasi ng buhay sa atin, no? Di pa kasi ako maka-open ng video live. Oh, okay. I hope na maganda yung signal mo because at least you need to have a Wi-Fi connection because kung data lang po, like I really understand in the Philippines, most of our viewers cannot watch the Mother B show in full because it's expensive to watch a video. Yeah, mga kasabot ko. That's why, we're blessed. Yung ating mga OFWs, mga kababayan who's living outside of the Philippines who have internet connection, they can watch fully the Mother B show. I can understand that. So, yung mga hindi makawatch ng full, that's why si Noreen, mo na yung mag-chop-chop, siya na yung mag-cut sa mga reels, mga editing, so that at least yung mga main points ni Mother B, mga quotable quotes, ma-share natin sa social media, right? So, yes, I like that. The neighbor, si Clark Kent, si Superman. Ang gusto ko naman si John Travolta o sino ba yung mga paborito? Sino yung mga hunk dyan? Ay! Eto, si Keanu Reeves. Ang gusto ko neighbor, si Keanu Reeves. Talaga nag-request, no? Kung magre-request sa'yo na lang ta, no? Anyway. So, how to beat this hustle culture? May PLDT Wi-Fi po naman ako. Okay. That's good. But, yeah, so usually kasi when it's daytime and then, busy ang online, busy ang interconnectivity in the Philippines, usually lagging talaga. But I hope that you could continue to watch the Mother B show. But I usually have a show like early morning there in the Philippines. And please continue to follow, ma'am, ha? Salamat po. Yes, thank you, thank you. Thank you po. So, moving forward, so it's like never-ending hassle. But, as people started to quietly quit and advocate for mental health benefits, right? So, ito na, the good thing about this mental health trend right now, they're beginning to realize na even if you hustle too much for the money, you really have to pay for it physically. Right? So, they're beginning to understand now the value of mental health, finally. And they're quietly stepping out or quietly quitting this too much work just to get money, to earn money. Because in the end, your body will pay for it. Your health will pay for it. Health is wealth. Aanin mo yung money, nasa ICU ka, ma'am. What will you do with money if you are sick? You cannot function, you cannot think well even if you have all the money in the world. Ang goal ngayon is happiness. Joy, peace, and happiness. That's the goal. And do the most good. Para naman kampante yung kaluluwa natin pag umalis na tayo sa mundong ibabaw. Right? So anyway, so even some semblance of work-life balance, many have begun to view hustle culture as a societal problem. That's true. So it's becoming daw a societal problem according to others, more than the way they climb to the ranks. Okay? So there's this misnomer, this belief that constant hassle and stress are fundamentally intertwined with success. And so we see busyness as a source of pride. Says Asinta Jimenez, a psychologist, author of The Burnout Fix, and the Vice President of Coach Innovation at BetterUp, tells Fortune it gets us trapped in the shared delusion that relentless productivity and constant hustle only come with rewards, only an upside, not as a costly price. So people look at hustling as the more you hustle, the more you get money, the more you're successful. No, it doesn't work that way because ask them, those who are hustling too much, if they have time to be happy, they're counting all their money, right? At the expense of their time and their loved ones. And they end up empty. Kaya it doesn't mean that if you're hustling, if you're working too much, you're too hard to be successful, yeah, for a short while, but eventually you'll pay the price. True. That's true. I agree to that. Okay? So, and maybe the worst of all is the hustle culture doesn't end when you feel depleted or burned out. The opposite, thank you, the opposite tends to happen. Once you're in its grips, constant productivity becomes a routine. And you churn away even more to try to wipe out the competition. This is the thing. When you're used to success, Like, okay, I'm successful, I have the money, I need to earn more, I have to get this, I have to get that. You're not satisfied with what you have right now because you have to move up the ladder and compete and compete. Unfortunately, you will end up alone. It's lonely up there. Totoo yan. So, that's what they think before. If you hustle, if you become successful, it's good for you. You become more competitive, it's good for you. Yeah, unfortunately, it's bad for you. Pagod ka na, wala ka ng friends. You might have friends, but not true friends. Because they're just there for your money. Hanggat meron ka pa, yan, friends kayo. Pag wala ka ng dots, goodbye bunot. Mag-ibot ka na lang o bunot. By the way, this show is from my own opinion, ha, disclaimer. I'm reading this article. I might be agreeing or disagreeing, but this is my commentary. This is my mind about it. It's up to you to believe it or not. This is real talk. I'm not saying that you follow me or you listen to me or you believe in me. No. This is a talk show. That's why it's called a talk show. We talk in the show. Okay? So, clear, ha? Okay. Hi, Daryl. Welcome to the Wannabe Show. So, yes. So, with this, yan. Sarap, no? Sarap pag-usapan to. I like this because we're also learning, right? I hope you are. I am. Time check, it's 8:55, right? Okay, so, you get trapped in this kind of whirlwind. And maybe, worst of all, the hustle culture doesn't end there when you feel depleted or burnout. So, yon. The opposite tends to happen. Okay? What else? Ano pa? Ano pang nangyayari? Speaking of nangyayari. Ay, nasa ba rin? Nasa ba rin sabi ni Cassie? I have to find my sound effects. Okay, there's my sound effects. Okay. So, there you go. Nasa na ba tayo? So, many of us believe that in order to stay on our competitive edge, that's what is the belief, we don't need to just be constantly moving. We have to move faster and with more speed. Remember the movie Speed? Speed ba yun? Tama ba? Is it Speed or what's that movie again when you're driving fast cars? Fast and the Furious. Speed tuloy si Keanu Reeves. Fast and the Furious. You won't stay in the same speed. You better run fast or drive fast. Otherwise, the competitor will get you. Okay? Run after you. Or malagpasan ka ba? Tama ba yun? Okay? It's a never-ending cycle. So, when will it be enough? When will it be enough? So, again, that's the question if you are too much in the hustle culture. Remember, we're actually wired, our brains are actually wired to, what is this? Honestly, our brains are actually wired to tolerate stress. But, because we have that fight or flight mode, it's ingrained in our system, in our nervous system, that when we are threatened, when we are in danger, talagang meron tayong adrenaline rush. Either we fight or we flee, right? We get away from the threatening situation. But, we don't need to do it every time. It's like, magsigi ka na lang dihag ka stress. Sige ka na lang pabuto sa imong adrenaline. And then you will end up depleted, burnout, kaya wala naman kay power, wala kay energy. Okay? So, research corroborates this. Chronic stress can lead to health problems. Of course, if you're stressed, wala ka ng power, wala ng energy yung katawan mo to help yourself. And heart disease and hypertension ang top 2 of these diseases as a result of chronic stress. When you say chronic stress, paulit-ulit, balik-balik, nandyan na yan. Hindi na yan regular stress. Mauna yun ang nag-control sa imong day. Okay? So with that, and hustle culture may not make us more productive after all. So how do we get out of the vicious cycle? Yun na yun. How do we go out of the vicious cycle now? Remember, Jimenez wants us, the psychologist wants us to remember we are a product of a fast-paced culture. It's existing, it's real. We are in this world whether you like it or not. The hustle culture is there. It won't go anywhere. It's up to you to manage that. How will you manage that in yourself? It's no shock we get sucked into corporations, schools, and workplaces that promote hustle culture, especially like at school. Kinahanglan yung mag-upgrade, maging from regular teacher, master teacher, to principal, to supervisor, to superintendent, na ikaw na ang Department of Education Secretary. It's not wrong to dream about it, but if at the expense of your body, soul, and spirit, not worth it. And social connection. Or if you are a startup company, you don't sleep because you think of all what. Last night, honestly, I was like forcing myself to sleep because my mind it's still thinking of what I'm doing for my startup business. I'm really having some issues with that because I have to really discipline my brain to shut down, to really let me sleep. There is a technique that I learned from Dr. Amen. Otherwise, oh my gosh, I don't think if I can still talk here in my show. Honestly, because I can't imagine if I can still talk if I wasn't able to learn the techniques, the strategies on how to sleep even if your mind is active. Morning na makatulog ka in the middle of the war. Because there's a way. My brain was firing up until 12 midnight last night. And then I was like fighting myself over, talking to my brain, talking to myself. Sleep. You're gonna wake up at 4, 5 o'clock. You only have 5 hours to sleep. I always count my number of hours. And then this day, I'm so busy with all this legal reviews and in the company that I set up right now. Plus talking to clients, chatting, blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of things to do. But I have to remind myself there is a time for sleep. And time check, it's 9:01 in the evening here. And time check, it's 1 hour and 31 minutes and 57 seconds. Malapit na po ako matapos, don't worry. I'll get out of this as soon as I can. And I'll also learn the way to sleep in the middle of a fired up brain. It takes practice, but we will talk about it soon, okay? Yes, Omar Diaz, welcome to the Mother B Show. Because I have to meet my quota, I still need how many hours in Bigo Live. As soon as I meet my quota, relax na naman si Mother B. Yeah, that's why I love this show. I love my production. I'm not hustling to really do a show every day. If I like to, I can do. But if hindi ko kaya, ayoko mag-show. Yes. Ingon ni Google, sabi ni Cousin Joy, ingon ni Google, according to the National Institute of Mental Health, stress is normal. Yes, it is actually. There is what you call stress because it's how we respond to the threat in the environment, right? Speaking of stress, sandali, I will tell my children na I'm still live. Watch me in Facebook. Oh, hindi pa kasali yung talk time ko sa mga anak ko. Kasama pa yun sa aking schedule. Anyway, so then, ingon ni Google, it's how the brain and body respond to any demand. That's true, diba? It's normal to have a high level of stress at one point or the other in our lives due to many life-changing scenarios and stressors. Totoo yan. That's true. That's why we cannot get rid of stress. Stress, there's actually a good way. You just have to manage it. Right? Just like, but remember, there's what you call chronic stress. Thank you, Cass. Chronic stress. When it's like, it's affecting your day-to-day function already. And that's not good. If you're stressed every day in, day out, like, maganda, naghala kag buhatuno na stress na ka mga tao, kauban mo stress na, it's chronic. Maro po na sa chronic illness. That's what you call chronic stress that's affecting your day-to-day function. Okay? The Mother Bee Show, sabi ni, ano ba? Ano ba yung binabasa ko? Patakarap akong basa. Okay? Sabi ni Cousin Joy, I have my own stress level. Kung wala ko'y buhaton, magluya ko. Pero pag naay hassle, mura ko og alert and on the go. So, yung flight or fight mode mo kasi, naka sa fight mode. Your brain is designed to fight. You are resilient. You are a resilient species. Congratulations and thank you for that. You are a survivor actually. And I know that from the bottom of my heart, and I'm so inspired by your story. Imagine, so how I wish I could, have interview you here and, share a little bit of your story of your journey and how you battle the stress in your life, because that will really be an inspiration to other people as well. Totoo yan. That's why hopefully eventually as I upgrade the show, there are people na naka-schedule na sa akin. Na hindi naman schedule, tentatively nakausap ko na, and can you guest in my show, because I really choose the people who I would like to guest, because those stories that are inspiring with good vibes factor. So there is a qualification if somebody will guest in my show. Choosy si Mother B. Because I'm very particular with, how can my guest impact the lives of our viewers and listeners according to the advocacy. Pag nega ang karakter, goodbye bunot. Thank you for watching. Sabi ni Cousin, okay lang, basta dili endangered species. Parang ako yun. That's true. Yeah, really, I really would like to invite you to share your story in my show. Yes. May mga kausap na nga ako, mga people, characters. It's just a matter of time because right now, honestly, ang show ko talaga is spontaneous. Kanang it's regular already, but yung professionally na pang professional content or talaga naka-schedule, like if the format is really according to the books. Because this one is like, maski pops. If I am to qualify my contents here, it's because I'm doing it with Bigo Live. My content is more on musical and talk show, and I have to spend for at least 2 hours, 30 minutes to 2 hours a day. And I have a quota. So I would like to shift from quota mindset to really venture into program formatting. Programming talaga. Yung talagang professionally done. And now that I have a team and some people who will help me, so hindi na mahirap for Mother B to produce shows. Because you cannot produce a show by yourself. It's really a superpower na. This show is experimental and I've learned a lot from the Mother B show, and eventually moving forward, God willing, part of the hustle culture. Manage. Importante is balance. Okay? Honestly, it's stressful to be owning your own company, starting up a business. But if you know the brain and mental health way, you become more conscious of your mental health than your hustle. Because eventually, it won't pay. Happiness is not equivalent to money. Although it can make you happy for a while, but if you like lasting happiness and good health, it's more than money. Time. Time for this, time for my friends, time for Cousin Joy, time for the people that I love. Yes, kahit konti-konti, kahit naka-chop-chop na yung mga time, at least may time. Speaking of time out na ko. Okay, before I end, remember, sabi dito, bottom line, it's not our fault, but we can still take back some control. That's the point. You can take back control. Okay? Doesn't mean that we're in a hustle culture, you cannot do anything about it, we just have to go with the flow. No. You don't need to go with the flow. You can take control if you like to. If you want to be, doing extra work or not, it's up to you. Just you have to know to balance your wealth and your health. Okay? Then, remember, rest is not a reward. For the others who's so much working, hustling, even traditional work or yung work from home, whatever work, like, okay, they're working hard to rest. How are you gonna be working hard to rest? Like, okay, I have this PTO, I have this leave. Rest is not a reward. It's a requirement. It's essential. Di ba nauso yung word na essential dati nung panahon sa COVID? Ang pagpapahinga po, ang Diyos nga nagpahinga on the 7th day, tayo pa kaya? Talaga, rest is not a reward. It's part of your life. Mother B, kailangan magsikap tayo. Para saan? Pag mamatay ka, sino makinabang? Right? Rest in peace ba talaga? Sino ma-rest in peace? Ikaw o yung kapamilya mo? Hindi sila mapalagay kung wala kang iniwan. Really? Ano ba talaga meaning na nag-ipon ka, marami kang pera. Pag yatapchong, pumanaw ka, nag-away pa sila. Do you think happy ka sa afterlife na pinag-aawayan ka, nagdemandahay na, nagpinatsanay na? Ouch. Because they're fighting for your money that you did not even enjoy because you're gone. Dapat ngayon pa lang, practicein mo na yung rest. Right? Hindi rest in peace. Rest while you're alive. So, similar to how our physical bodies need stretch, rest, and recovery after going to the gym in order to show up powerful again the next day, our brain needs break to recharge in order to retain more information. So, speaking of recharge, I have to go. I have to complete my sleep. Okay? So, this is brain and mental health at the same time, wellness. And remember, the hustle culture is there, ang bottom line. And you can take control of the hustle culture if you like to. Ayaw, yun pa kaingon na, wala naman yun ko'y mahimo because I need to work because I'm sending a lot of money to our country. There's a lot of people who's relying from me. No. It's up to you. You don't need to kill yourself just to prove that you are responsible enough for them. No. Rest is not a reward. You have to really be intentional and you have to plan it and calendar it. If your body is talking to you to rest, rest. Ayaw na yung pagduha-duha kay baka ma-rest forever na yun. Okay, so again, before anything else, I leave you with this. Put holes in your calendar, schedule it, don't hassle your self-care. That's the thing. Okay, so wag mong ipagpalit ang iyong self-care, the power of focus, that hustle culture feeds on multitasking. Remember, multitasking is not good for your brain. You have to do it one task at a time or one group task at a time. Okay, so do not exchange your self-care for money. It's okay to be human at work and set limits. So, set boundaries. If sobra ka nang ipinapatrabaho, pinapa-extend sa work, hello. Real talk, magpakatotoo na, stop. I need to rest my mind from you. If your hustle, if you're not the one hustling but you are the one being hustled, put boundaries. Give me a break. I don't want to be stressed. Ayoko niyan. Like, in this show, I can go every day. I can go not every day. It's up to me because it's my rest. Maybe tomorrow I will rest or depende sa mood. Depende sa schedule. But again, we have to find balance. Okay? Remember this picture. Remember this picture. Mata na sa minute. Remember this picture. Oh, remember this picture. If you want to acquire wealth, but make sure your health and wealth is balanced. And of course, from the Bible, remember Philippians 4 verse 8, finally, brothers and sisters, Whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, and if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. What is right for you? Well, the right thing for you is self-care. Hindi naman selfish yan. But if the hustle culture is burning you out, please put boundaries. Okay? Boundaries and train yourself to rest. Okay? Prioritize your brain and mental health. A damaged brain, a not functional brain will really affect your life. Happiness is a goal. Okay? Don't exchange rest for hustle. Rest is not a reward. It's an essential. Hindi ko mo, I will rest when I have money. No. Okay? And then, last but not the least, remember this from Romans 12 verse 2. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So take a rest. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is. God's will is for you to maximize pleasure, enjoy life, and glorify His name. His good, pleasing, and perfect will. He came here to give us life and life to the fullest. That's John 10:10. Remember that, biblical yan, okay? Hindi pinlano ng Diyos na tayo ay ma-stress. Although, stressful ang buhay, but huwag kang tumira sa stress. Okay? So, hi, Ma'am Josephine Tungs! Thank you po for giving my son the opportunity to work in your garden last week. Oh my gosh, I have to show the video pala in my next show, God willing, no? Kaya in-interview ko yan si Ma'am Josephine sa kanyang garden. Bonggang-bongga! Yes. Thank you for coming over, na reminded ko. Pasensya na po, ma'am, na busy ako sa startup biz ko at pinaayos ko pa yung mga paperworks, mga legal paperwork and everything. Plus, mga bookings and schedule. Medyo busy, but hindi busy na ma-at stake natin yung ating rest and ating loved ones. Everything is scheduled. Nasa sayo lang yan, di ba? So, marami pong salamat po, Josephine, for watching. And with that, bottom line, you are in control of your life. Don't forget that. Don't let money take control of you. Don't let other people take control of you. Okay? It's your life. It's your choice. Whatever is good, whatever is right, do it for the glory of God. Maximize pleasure, minimize pain, and do the most good. Be a good vibes ambassador. Thank you sa mga ambassadors. Ang tawag ko sa inyo, mga good vibes. AGB. Welcome to the ambassadors. Welcome ambassadors and ambassadors of good vibes in the Mother Vision. Sana dumami pa yung mga species natin. And before I go, shout out to our Remy Campos. Hi, bebot. Ma'am Lou Mortsen of North Carolina. Hello. Leia Largo Oropa, isa pang ambassadress of good vibes, the Plantita Diva of Butuan City, Philippines. My cousin Che Oli. Bago na yung hair mo, pula na, day. Leon, Sir Leon Beniga. Hi, Sir Joy Beniga. Oh my gosh, excited to interview you. Sana ma-interview kita, sir, sa show ko dito sa Mother B, ha? Oh my gosh, if you will only know Sir Joy, aka Joy Beniga of Los Angeles, California, transferring to North Carolina. Ay, nako, maka-good vibes talaga. I really like people. I really love to hang out with people with good vibes. Pag mga bad vibes ang mga tao, ay wala ko diha. Yeah. Noted si Mother B dito sa Texas. Pag mga bad vibes ang occasion, I'm gone. Thanks for the invitation, but I'm gone. But anyway, thank you for staying here. Thank you for watching. Thank you at nakatiis po kayo sa almost 2 hours natin na show. Remember, ito po ay talk show. I'm here to connect with you. If you like to talk with Mother B, here in my show. If it's urgent, you can message me. But for socialization, social chat, I'm here. I'm giving like almost 2 hours of my time when I'm live just to connect. Wala, yun lang. Wag po kayong mag-alala. Walang subscription dito. Walang bayad to, libre dito. But if you like to send stars and support and help our book campaign, So, bago magtapos, ito po yung book campaign natin ha. Huwag po natin kalilimutan yan para sa ating mga learners. Okay, so we'll feature another topic on that soon. Morris Smith, welcome. Ayan. Sideline sa Bigulan. But yes, book campaign po natin. Mag-usap tayo sunod. But yeah, I have to go. I have to rest. It's time check. It's already 9:19. I have to be with my loved ones before we sleep. And you know, housekeeping. Mother pa rin si Mother B. Housekeeping, luto, laba, plancha. Hindi naman plancha na, pero tupi. Bago ako ng Milo. But this is our happy space. Thank you for being with. Thank you for coming to my show. Thank you for taking time. I appreciate you guys. Cousin Joy, I appreciate you so much. I miss you. How I wish we could, you know, chit chat in person for sure. Magdamagan. But yeah, it's a pleasure talking with you, Ma'am Josephine, to our viewers, our suki, our ambassadors of good vibes, our newfound friends, Sir Leo, Joy Beniga, the life of the party of LA. Ay, nako, humanda kayo pag mag-guest ko yan sa show ko. Talagang, nakita niyo yung clips ko, nandun siya. Pump up the jam, pump it up, pump it up. Ana. Yeah. Oh my gosh, ganina pa dyan ko, but, yeah, it makes me happy. And thank you for keeping me company, and I hope I keep you company as well. Thank you, Bigo Live. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, YouTube. Soon, KitKat. Hindi ko pa na-activate yung Kumu ko ulit. Pati Kumu kasama yan. Ma'am Corazon of Isabela, maraming salamat for watching. Thank you. Thank Maria Corazon, Peben, and to all our viewers in the Middle East, shukran. To our Japanese viewers, arigato, domo arigato. To our Indonesian viewers, terima kasih. Yes, to our viewers all over the globe, thank you Bigo Live, thank you Facebook, marami pong salamat. Yes, so thank you cousin, love you, buwa, bye-bye, see you tomorrow, God willing, kung kailan ako ulit mag-show. Remember, huwag masyadong pa-hustle sa hustle culture. Take control of yourself and be a positive influencer. Good vibes lang tayo here at the Mother B Show. Thank you so much, love you, babu, mua. To God be Mother B Show, be all the glory and praise. Mother B Show is a fun and informative lifestyle program that promotes positivity and good vibes. Sige, tapusin ko na para, yes, magliligpit pa ako at dami pang seremonyas bago matulog. Kailangan ako matulog on time para makahabol ako sa aking sleeping schedule. Ano ba yung aking goodbye edition slides dito? Hopefully, automatic na to sunod. Goodbye. Asan na yun? Asan na yung babay, message? Finally, naka-plugging na. Tapos na yung aking extra. Magandang gabi po. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Tiha, mabuhay po tayo. Babu, mua. Nasa na akong goodbye slides. Hindi ko pa rin tinapos. Ano ba yan? Ang dami.